It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Kane O'Neill. Brought to you by McDonald's, Food City, Champion Chevrolet, Marsh Propane, Wild Wing Cafe, and Kingsport Concrete. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Kane O'Neill. Tonight, we've got 16 games on tap from Knoxville to Southwest Virginia. But first, here's Kane with the Kingsport Concrete hard hit of the night.
All right, our hit coming from the Daniel Boone Elizabethton game. Charlie Cole trying to find some running room on the outside, but Nestor Grubb shutting that down, smoking him out of bounds. Take another look in slow motion. Full highlights and reaction coming up from this game a little later on. Kenny.
All right, thanks a lot, Kane. The 4A Greenville Green Devils have already shown they could hang with the big boys when they defeated 6A Dobyns-Bennett to start the season. Tonight, they had an opportunity to show it was no fluke when they traveled to Johnson City to face 6A Science Hill. The Green Devils wasted no time showing they were not intimidated in this one. They led 21-0 in the second quarter. Science Hill would fight their way back, though. Amik Watterson takes a handoff, gets to the outside. He goes 32 yards for the score. The extra point was no good. It was 21-6 Devils. Right before the half, Green Devils answer. Cade Ballard hits Seth Crawford across the middle. Crawford will do the rest. He'll take it 49 yards for the score to make it 28-6 at the break. Coach Kane Ballard was pumped up. Jalen Adams was bottled up for most of the game, but in the third quarter, he would bust off this 76-yard touchdown run. We've seen that before. The Toppers would pull to within 28-20. Devils added to their lead. Ty Youngblood. What's up, Youngblood? Bulls his way into the end zone from 6 yards out to make it 35-20. Greenville goes on to win big tonight, 42-26.
We've won different ways, and all year I hadn't really won that way, but we felt coming in that we had something there, and tough kids. Our offensive line played outstanding, obviously. Tough running by Cade and Ty, I thought, all night.
It's our toughness. It's our willing to work hard every single play, and are willing to come out there and just lay it all on the line like it's our last play of it.
But like my dad said there at the end, we're different. We believe we're different. We're confident, and give it up to Science Hill, man. They got a heck of a football team.
So once again, big win tonight for Greenville over Science Hill by the final of 42-26. Claiborne over Union County 42-17. Happy Valley made the trip over to Unicoi County to face the Blue Devils tonight. Nice crowd on hand. Warriors first possession, good crowd as I mentioned. Will Tittle takes a handoff. He makes a nice game but coughs it up, and the Blue Devils' Robbie Lemon falls on the loose ball. A couple of plays later, Brett Strutter bulls his way in from 2 yards out. Unicoi County led 7-0. Watch the Warriors quarterback Braden Sams thread the needle in his pass to Kay Norman, setting up the Happy Valley trip into the end zone. Tittle makes up for his fumble when he takes a pitch, gets to the outside, takes it in for the score. Game tied at 7. That final, Happy Valley goes on to win tonight, 35-13. It was Cosby all over North Green, 42-0. Chucky Oak led by 7 over Sullivan North in Bloomingdale tonight. The Black Knights were looking to add to their lead when Jacob Willett rolls out and finds Trevor Grubbs in the flat. He breaks it into the end zone for the touchdown. That made it 14-0 Chucky Oak. Then just before the half, Willett goes back to the air, finds Devin Jennings wide open across the middle, and the big man does the rest for the score. All Chucky Oak tonight. They went on to beat Sullivan North 42-14. It was Farragut over Oak Ridge tonight by the final of 41-0. It was a state line classic. Gate City tonight taking on South. Blue Devils would strike first when John Sally, not the basketball player, launches one deep and high downfield. Grayson Jenkins somehow comes down with the ball and scampers into the end zone for the score. That's how you do it. Then South march right back down the field on their first possession. Ethan Ward found Nathaniel Barrett on the out route. He beats the defense to the end zone. That would tie this game up at 7. Rebels would then take the lead when Julian Reed takes a handoff through the right side, and he's going to get in for the score. South led this contest 14-7. As we go to the board, it was Sullivan South beating Gate City 35-28. Gatlinburg Pittman over Hampton 45-20. Sevier County Smoky Bears home against Dobyns-Bennett tonight.
That one coming up Just a bit,
Yep.
Kenny? All right, two of the best running backs in the area met tonight when Elizabethton hosted Daniel Boone. The 2-1 Cyclones were led by Corey Russell, who averaged 8 yards a carry last season, while the 2-0 Blazers were led by Charlie Cole, who became the first freshman in school history to rush for 1,000 yards. And Elizabethton got off to a red-hot start tonight, up 28-6 late in the second quarter, but Boone, battling back Noah Shelton, drops back and hits C.J. Carter and diving into the end zone for the touchdown to make it 28-14 after a 2-point conversion. Second half, more Trailblazers with a little trickeration, the triple reverse pass, and Shelton finishes it with a completion on the sideline to Easton Harrell at the 2-yard line, got 1 foot in. 2 plays later, Shelton this time calling his own number around the left side and in for the touchdown to cut the lead to 28-21. But the Cyclones just too much. Behind Corey Russell, gets the handoff up the middle, cuts to the right, and he is off to the races, scoring from 38 yards out to seal the deal. Cyclones win this one, 35-21.
It was huge for us. You know, it's a good momentum shift. We just had to come out and show what we had to do, and we just done what we were supposed to do, coach to do. We prepped for this game really hard, and it showed out in the end.
Total team effort, both sides. We got off to a hot start on offense. First half, defense sealed the deal. Just total team effort. We've worked extremely hard. So this is a big win. Our kids deserve this tonight. They busted their tails this week, came prepared, and they performed tonight. It was a big win for us.
So there it is again, Elizabethton taking down Boone 35-21, and in the Greenville matchup, West Green taking down South Green 35-21. Sullivan East visiting Volunteer tonight. Patriots up 34-19 at the break, and quickly adding to it, Corbin Patrick taking the handoff around the left side, has to get around his own teammate, then he's gone 22 yards to the house. East up 41-19. Then the Pats defense stepping up. Eli Dorton picked off by Ethan Whitley, and nothing but green grass ahead. Pick 6. Patriots in control of 48-19, and just for good measure, going back to Patrick, and this one about 10 yards longer than his last run. 32 yards untouched to the end zone. Patriots win this one big tonight, 62-25. And Campbell County taking down Morristown East tonight, 28-3. The Unicoi Rangers hosting the Midway Green Waves tonight at Goddard Field. Midway taking control of this game early. Gabe Moore taking the kickoff, finding some room to run and getting the Green Waves down to the 20. Then the very next play, Moore putting this one up for Robert Schomer, and the end zone bobbles it, but able to secure it for the score. Midway up 23-0. Great hands. Unicoi trying to battle back. Nice run, but this ball's going to get punched free, and the Green Waves are going to recover. But Unicoi says, hey, we're going to take that right back, because on the next play, Blake Isaacs gets the INT, and he has room to run, taking this one back to the house for the pick 6. Just wasn't enough tonight. Unicoi falling 50-22. Knox Central falling to Hardin Valley tonight, 26-7. Now that's 7 down and still 9 more to go, including Dobbins, Benedict, Sevier County, and David Crockett at Knox Gibbs. But first, here are the Chiefs cheerleaders to help take us to break.